And we are live. What's up, everybody? I'm Jay from Leprechaun TV and your host of The Hot Seat, where we light the fire underneath the seat of our guest. And this week we have Mike from Mr. Cast Iron. What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother?
What is going on, Lep? Man, we're doing good over here. We're missing the Cowboys for this now, I'm telling you.
I'm going to have to make it real good for you then. we do got some folks in the chat already hanging out with us. We got my brother Joey Edibles from Square Table Degenerates podcast. He's in a neighboring city. We hang out all the time. Got JV's hangout. Another good guy. He's from Arkansas. Let's go. Heck yeah.
All right. Well, another fellow Arkansan.
Yeah. We got Skinner Farms in the house. What's up, Josh? We got Handpaid Jackpots. This is another guy from Cleveland. And he is a Cleveland Browns fan also. But he films himself at like the casino playing the slots and stuff, you know.
Cool.
Yeah. Grumpus, we got Grumpus in the house. We got Ski Girly in the house. What is up? Joey Edibles says, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We got,
you too, Joey. No doubt. No doubt. Appreciate you, bud. I've seen Steven too there, looks like.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't chat it. I can't comment here for some reason.
You could pull it up on your phone. Once we go StreamYard, it cuts off unless you open another tab on your computer or whatever, the YouTube tab. Just make sure it's muted.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, that's everybody's mod. You know that, man. If this guy has a wrench, if these fine folks have a wrench, they share any link that we need at any given time.
Yeah, I see Craig popped in there. There's Josh, Cooking Cop, and Babe. Wow, good to see everybody.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Alex, what's up, Alex? We got we got both of them in the house. What is up, Josh and Babe? We got Mojo cooking. Where's he at? I seen him come in. There he is. Grilling and chilling with Mojo. Always cooking up something, man. He got a nice back deck, man. He's got a nice little setup. I like it. Yeah. Bobby Kenton's in the house. What's up? What is up? Oh, look at this guy. Big Craig in the house behind the garage barbecue. What is up, brother?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I got to catch up on his last video. I haven't had a chance to see that yet, but man, I think it was prime rib or something, if I remember.
He's slaying it, man.
Man, I know.
I need to come and get some of them chicken wings, man. That's all I know. He's using that what is the thing that spins? It's not the Carson Rodizio, it's the other one.
Yeah.
What's the name, Craig? My bad, man. We got Carla's in the house. Cooking with Bobby Joe.
What is up, Bobby Joe? Oh, let's see.
The El Charro. That's it. The El Charro.
Couldn't think of it.
Yeah. we got all of them. They already know the El Charro. Yeah. What's up, Sleeper Barbecue? How you doing, man? But yeah, man, that's about it, man. We got 27 watching. Here for a quick hour or so, whatever, how long you could go.
See, what they don't realize is you're watching the game over on the side, trying to keep me updated with the score. So I'm missing the Cowboys for real. I mean, really. I told my wife when I come home from work, I said, "Wow, I didn't know the Cowboys was playing tonight." What's up, Skip?
So Cooking with Bobby Joe?
Yeah, they follow me. There's several of them in here that follow me, and
Okay.
mhm.
She commented on my or is that a he or she?
I don't know.
I believe it's I would
I thought
say
it was a she, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
okay, well, Bobby Canton's Bobby Joe, Ski Girlie's Bobby Joe, and now Cooking with Bobby Joe shows up. They were like, you should have all three of the Bobby Joes on the Bobby Joe show.
Yeah, that's right.
That's funny.
That's-
But yeah, man, for the people that don't follow you and are new to you, give them a little bio, about yourself, where you're born, you live. And one of the questions I like to ask is if you could choose anywhere in the world to settle down and live um, carefree, where would it be? What would you choose?
Well, first off, my name is Mike Akers. I live in Piggott, Arkansas, northeast Arkansas. I'm originally from Kennett, Missouri, which is down in the southeast part of Missouri, what's called the Boot Hill area. Little small town called Kennett, Missouri. It may be famous now by a lady named Cheryl Crow. I went to school with Cheryl. She's 2 years older than me, and there's several people actually in the music industry that's come out of Kennett. But anyway, I didn't make it. I can't sing. I can't, I can't pick nothing. The only thing I can pick or blow is my nose, So, but I don't think I need to be doing that, right?
Well, there's one thing you can do is work on a cast iron,
Yeah, I enjoy cast iron. I grew up, my mother, I grew up out of an old family. My mom and dad were quite a few years older than me when I was born. Mom was 39, daddy was 42. And of course, as you can see his flag back here, but he was POW of the Second World War, actually. And,
okay.
But I grew up, a young guy in an old family, and I learned a lot of old things that people during the Depression and during those times during the war were taught. And it's a lot of stuff that people don't, may not know or haven't even passed down, and that's canning and cooking and gardening and stuff like that. And that's where I learned how to cook in cast iron. And my mom, I was always hanging on her apron strings, as they say, and she taught me how to cook. And she always used a cast iron skillet. So it's just been something that I've been familiar with all my life, really. And I just have a great passion for it. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and a lot of people enjoy it. It's a unique niche, and but I mean, even barbecue guys, bakers, everybody uses cast iron just about. So
yeah, just about everybody works on, or own one. There's probably one laying around somewhere. They might not have touched it lately, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Well, like myself, I have a cast iron. Looks like a bulb of garlic, and it comes in two pieces. And you put the oil. It's a little tray. You put the oil down, and you roast your garlic.
Wow, that's cool. I don't guess I've ever seen one of them.
Oh, it's pretty cool, but I left it in the rain.
Yeah,
so I got to bring it back to life.
Yeah, you can do it. I got faith in you, man.
I own Blackstones. I think I could fix this one.
Yeah, that's something I don't own. My wife has mentioned that a couple times. I got a couple nephews that have them, and they enjoy cooking on them and everything. But I just never have. But
have you worked on one?
Actually, I've cooked on one.
Yeah.
When we get a family together, whatever family cookout or whatever, and I cooked on one for a little bit, but I haven't ever worked on cleaning one or seasoning one or anything like that. But so
yeah, you've seen Josh and Babe. They've been working on theirs.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah. I need to get back to watching some of their videos. I've missed several, but he's pumping them out, or they are. And I get some notifications, but I just hadn't had a chance to catch up with everybody. So everybody in the chat room, I apologize I hadn't liked and commented on your videos. I'm not ignoring you.
Right on. Joey wants to know how to clean a home skillet.
Well,
I think that's a funny.
Yeah.
You remember back in the 80s, they'd be like, "Hey, home skillet."
Yeah. Well, that's kind of some people that follow me a little bit, in my lives, they call me Skillet Head because of my, my logo there with my head and my skillet. So, homie, old Skillet Head.
Oh yeah, that old greasy spoon flavored skillet. Yep,
no doubt.
Especially if it's done right and taken care of.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Oh, what's up, Lee? We got Smoking Bears in the house. How you doing, man?
Look at there. What is up, homeboy?
Yeah,
my boy Lee there.
Yeah, me and him are diehard Buckeye fans, And boy, did we get shafted Saturday. Michigan took it to us.
I don't think he's a Cleveland fan either, is he?
No, he's not a Cleveland Browns. No, just Ohio State Buckeyes. It's a college thing. No,
I know. I'm just picking on both of y'all.
Yeah. Hey,
what's the score, man? What's the score?
Saints. I swear to God, you guys scored on that last one, and remember when Dude took it down to 1 yard? You guys scored. And Saints just now scored. They're getting ready to kick the extra point. So it's 7-6 without the extra point. No one is a Cleveland fan. Hey, now. What's up, Paula? She's like, go Cowboys. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? That's my best friend from kindergarten, Mr. BK.
Yeah. That's cool. You got a lot of people that you grew up with that follow you on your YouTube?
Yeah, they might not come in the chat that much, but yeah, they're subscribed to me and stuff, and they'll give me to watch. But as much as I go live, they're probably not there right at that single moment, but they'll come back and show that love. You know what I mean? They're great. I've been growing more in the community. Where I already got my friends and family over here in YouTube world. Now I'm trying to bring all of it together. You know what I mean? Trying to make it all full circle.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Look at this big sexy guy in the house.
Yeah, I see that. Big Kent. The gentleman above us there, square table. I forgot. You told me his name.
Joey.
Joey says, got any tattoos? No body piercing, but yeah, I've got one tattoo. It's a skull with a ribbon running through the eyelid or eyeballs there, and it says "Live to Ride."
Where's your star at, man? Where's your star?
I don't have a star, but I got a scar. I got my eyes.
I figure being a Cowboys fan, you have a big old star.
No. Just scars.
Oh yeah, so that you're getting tell people a little bit about yourself, but where would you like to live?
Oh yeah, I didn't answer that.
Yeah, let's get that one out the way here.
I'll tell you, Lep, it's that'd be a tough one for me. Just to kind of further what we were saying earlier, as far as a little bit more about me. I've owned several trucks, been a long haul truck driver most all my life up until the last probably, I sold out in 1999, I guess. So it's been almost 30 years now that I've been just working locally. But I've been in all 48 states and Canada. So I've seen a lot of this pretty country. Okay. And and I've been places, on vacations and things, took some cruises and been over to Hawaii and been down to Mexico and different places. So that's going to be a tough one. I mean, Hawaii is beautiful. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of pretty places here in the States, man. There really are. I live here just on the eastern side of the Ozarks, and of course been to the Smokies many times and also to the Rockies. And, I love all that. That's just pretty country. The desert Southwest in its own in its own right is awesome. I've woken up many morning with the sun shining in my face and in my truck in the desert, and you just can't beat that. And so to find a place to pinpoint, I guess I'd live right here in Arkansas where I'm at, I mean, I moved back here in 2000. Let's see, it's 99, I guess. Yeah, 99. Never intended on staying. I lived in Dallas for many, many years, suburb of Dallas. And I just moved back here to be closer to my mom and dad in their latter years. And I just ended up staying. I never left, went back. I don't know why I stayed here, but anyway, I met Mrs. Cast Iron. She's not in here tonight, but anyway, or otherwise I wouldn't have met her. So she tries to keep me in line, and I emphasize try. So,
yeah.
But, I just, I'm a real big fan of Tennessee. I love the hills of Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean, all the states have something unique about them.
That is true. That is true. I haven't been to many, not as much as you, but Dad, that's a lot of places you've been, man. No wonder why you can't pinpoint one.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Go down Route 66 all the way to what's that spot in Arizona? The song.
Winslow, Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona before. Yeah. Yeah. But
that's funny.
Yeah. And that's true too, and that's another thing. I never, of course, owning my own truck, I could do whatever I wanted to do within reason. I mean, I was leased to companies, and I had to, pretty much abide by some of the things that they wanted. But I would I wasn't a regular route. I took irregular routes. In other words, I went places. I went down a lot of back roads that, and tried to see some of this country because. It's just something I've always wanted to do. And another thing too, Lep, that was something that I've wanted to do ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was probably 6 or 7 years old, I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I achieved that. So, I was just a blessed man as far as that goes. Yeah, I'll do that too. Cool.
We still got people showing up. Gina. Hey, look, squirrels in here. Monica. Oh, Monica. How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. It's either the deuces or the horns. Yeah, I know. I change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah. But when I come into a chat, you always see me throw up the deuce and the clover.
Yeah, she said, "Hell, Mr. Cast Iron," and I guess she forgot the O, or she was thinking, "Oh, Mr. Cast Iron, hello."
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I haven't been many places, man. Been up to Detroit, Michigan, a couple times, so I haven't really been at Detroit. You come out of Ohio, you're in Detroit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not like I seen Michigan. I drove through Indiana. I drove through Illinois to go to Galesburg and hang out for a couple of days, and drove right back through the state. So I didn't get to see any of that. I mean, I got to see it but I'm on the turnpike. There ain't shit off the turnpike.
Did you go to a bike rally in Galesburg or something, or what was over there?
It was the Quincy Sarah for the 15th birthday. I don't know if you remember Chilling and Grilling with Rob D. You remember him from a few years ago? He lives in Oakland. His cousin lives in Galesburg, Illinois, and they were having the 15th birthday party. So I drove, he flew in, and we all met each other and hung out for a weekend, ate some good food, drank some beers, and that was actually for like Easter. You know what I mean? It was around that time. And just drove right back out, though. I did get to see some of Galesburg, which is actually like big in the train junctions, an intersection, like the whole town, nothing but train tracks, and it's a huge hub. I forget what they call it. So we got we got people keeping you.
Yeah, my old buddy Mark T. Old Garden Gnome there up in Rhode Island. That's another follower of mine. Appreciate that, Mark.
Nice. We got two Rhode Islands then. Big Craig.
I say Rhode Island about Mark all the time. He's actually in Maine, and Craig's in Rhode Island. I get that straight up.
Yeah. Well, it's very, very close. Hey, look, Squirrel. He's in New Hampshire. Right on the border of Massachusetts. David Fogg is usually in here. He's Massachusetts, Western Massachusetts. Let me get that right. He always corrects me. Western Mass. I didn't know there was two parts of it. I thought it was all one. But man, and I'm 40. I'm 47, and I haven't seen a lot of the United States.
Yeah.
And the old lady's like, let's go to Jamaica or Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Hawaii. I'm like, I ain't even seen my own states.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's jump on a plane and go visit somewhere. Let me get some places under my belt here. I've never even flown. I drove everywhere I had to go in the States so far.
Yeah, I'd like to travel around a little bit more, and see some things that I didn't get a chance to see when I was out there. But
did you ever write places down that you wanted to come back to? You was like, man, I got to come back for like a certain restaurant or a tourist attraction, anything like that?
This probably sounds crazy, but I'd like to go back to New York City and just see some of the things I didn't get to see. Now, I used to see some things I got to see. I used to haul trade shows out of Jacob Javits Center there, and you could park a truck and you could go down to the fashion district or whatever, and always great food. But I wanted to go around and see some sites I didn't see there and wouldn't have ever been able to in a big truck. There's a lot of places in this country that I'd like to see that you can't take a truck, and so plenty of places I'd like to go eat. Of course, eating now that's a freaking horse of another color. I mean, there's places closing up left and right, and of course the food prices now.
Everybody's questioning New York City.
Yeah. Get a rope.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Yeah.
But that's one place I'd like to go just for the food side of things.
Yeah.
Not so much probably like tourist attractions like the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I could take me to the boroughs, show me that bodega. They got that chopped cheese sandwich and take me to Cat's Deli to give me some pastrami, take me to that best pizza shop. You know what I mean? Big ass slice like this. And you fold it in half, you hear it go crunch and it stays straight out like an arrow.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
That's what I'm talking about.
A lot of great places to eat out there. Craig's Diner would be a good place, if he'd ever open it up.
Right on.
I'd be there, Craig.
So we did go down and hang out with Keith Bettag. All of us got together and met up in Evansville, Indiana, man, and that was pretty fun. Joey.
Yeah.
Oh shit. This is funny. All right. So we got David Fogg did finally make it into the chat. He's from Western Massachusetts.
Western Mass.
And he has a question that he likes to ask the guest. What is your favorite thing to cook and what is your least favorite thing to cook?
Oh wow! With a physique like this, I don't turn a whole lot down, So I love to cook a good steak. I love a fatty ribeye and a cast iron skillet. And my wife, whether she's just trying to butter me up or not, but she said you make a better steak than most of the restaurants we ever go to. So that always makes you feel good. Least favorite thing to cook. Gosh, I don't really have a least favorite. I don't think there's some things I don't like, which is very few, but
That'd be vegetables.
I don't like. Well, I've never tried eggplant, believe it or not, and I know eggplant parmesan. Everybody talks about that, but
I don't care
know,
for it.
man. Just
It's
the
mushy.
sound of it,
It's
I
mushy.
Mean, yeah.
It's mushy.
An egg, an egg should be fried to me, or over easy. But eggplant, I mean, it just don't. And a Mickey, there you go.
Dave just hit me with a $20 super chat, man. I appreciate you.
Awesome.
Love you. So my grandma made it all the time, eggplant parmesan.
Yeah.
And the outside's crispy, but once you get to the middle, it's all mushy. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Zucchini and squash, all them I can't mess with. I don't know why.
I like zucchini and squash now. It's for like a stir fry.
Yeah.
So
if you cook it, Gina says if you cook it right, eggplant is good.
I'm gonna have to try it sometime. I hear a lot of people talk about it, but I've just in 58 years I've never eaten it. So I don't know. I'll have to try that. Carla says eggplant's nasty.
Right. See, I'm telling you, my grandparents grew a garden, so I got to try all the vegetables.
Yeah.
Give me the onion. Well, not even back then. I really didn't, but I would eat the summer salad with the cucumber, tomato, and onion, either in ranch dressing or Italian dressing. My grandma always had that on the table. But
yeah,
when you cook your steak in your cast iron now, do you like to use real butter, fake butter, a certain oil, duck fat, bacon fat? Because I did see you got that can of fry and bacon.
Yeah, I'm a big bacon fan. Bacon grease is your friend. I don't play around with that fake crap. I love full fat butter and bacon grease. I cook with a lot because of the flavoring. Now, when I cook a steak, I mean, I may grease or oil my skillet down a little bit and then pour off any excess oil and just leave the skillet, moist with grease. Mm-hmm. And then as it's heating up, I may put, a quarter stick of butter or whatever in there and then cook my steak. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm a flipper. I know a lot of people say, I'll leave it on there and sear it, get that char, but I'm a flipper, man. I flip about every minute and a half, 2 minutes on my steak. And it's pretty freaking juicy, if I say so myself. And then, I baste it with butter and garlic a lot of times. BC.
Yeah, that was my other thing. Now, what other aromatics do you use? You know what I mean? Like a lot of people use the rosemary.
Yeah.
I used it one time. It was okay. But I had garlic with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was good. It was a nice ribeye. That was actually the last time I used a skillet. That was before I got my Blackstone. It was on a gas grill in the cast iron.
Yeah. Yeah, rosemary's good. I'm not, I'm just more of a plain Jane kind of guy. I mean, butter and bacon grease and steak, ribeye. Mm-hmm. Where's Uncle Steve at tonight? I might put some Uncle Steve's on there or something, maybe.
Yep, you ain't lying. Ever since I got introduced to that, it's like I have to go to rehab now. I'm ruined.
Yeah.
All my other seasonings are just sitting there, man.
Yeah.
Believe me, I have people send me some. I even bought some. I try it. Okay, it's good. Right back to Steve's.
Yeah.
Right back to
Yeah.
Steve's.
Yeah. I really like that Gator shake. I like all of it really, but I mean, if I had a couple favorites,
Mhm.
I like that meat tea or whatever, thick meat or whatever it
Thick
is, and
meat,
then
yeah.
yeah.
Thick meat. Yeah,
Uh,
that's a great salt and pepper balanced.
Bird powder, man. I'm really into that. I like that, and then I like the Gator
Mhm.
shake. But
Yep.
those
I
are my
like it
three
all.
favorites.
I got certain meals for each flavor.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you want to know a game changer with the Uncle Steve shake and bacon? Sweet and spicier.
yeah.
It candies it, gets candy bacon. Ooh,
Well, you
wait,
bake that in the oven, or what? How'd you do that?
on the Blackstone.
Oh, you did it on the Blackstone. Yeah,
Oh, yep. And then I added it to a Bloody Mary.
yeah.
uh, everybody's
I cooked a turkey breast for Thanksgiving. We had an early Thanksgiving here because my stepson was going to be gone to Florida, and then everybody was. This year everybody was just in different places, so we did it
yeah.
early. And so for Thanksgiving Day, Teresa and I were here at the house, and I did a turkey breast, and did it in, of course, naturally a cast iron skillet, but I did it out on my grill, on a gas grill. It wasn't a charcoal, but it was a gas grill. And I just took and put a little bit of bacon grease naturally in the bottom, and I sliced up an onion, laid the onion down on the bottom of the cast iron, and put my turkey breast on there and sprinkled a little Uncle Steve's on it. And then I cut up some potatoes and carrots and put in that, and baked that off. Dude, I'm going to tell you, I was pretty proud of myself on that one. That one turned out real good.
Making your mouth water just talking about
it. Yeah.
Joey says dessert shake sounds like a horrible TikTok challenge. Yeah. but then he follows it up with he really likes that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We got partly cloudy 420 in the house. What's up, brother?
Partly cloudy at 420. Wow. I've been there a few years back, but
he's from up you. Him and BC beer reviews, they're around the same parts. Oh, Tomas from Michigan's here too, so they're all like right around each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know how it is up there in Michigan.
Yeah.
Jules
popped in there. Look like hello, Jules.
What's going on?
Yeah. But so you told me backstage a while ago you had a piece of cast iron that you let you neglected and it turned rusty.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Once I got the Blackstones, I didn't need the cast iron no more. Yeah. But now looking back on it, I should have saved it. And because there is certain things you could do, putting that skillet on top of the Blackstone and heating it up that way, and still containing liquids and stuff like that. Or I could probably even do some cornbread. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, cast iron's great for cornbread. And actually the cornbread, the cornmeal and the oil, when it's mixed together like that, is really good for your cast iron. So I have a lot of people ask me from time to time, how do you keep a cast iron skillet maintained? Of course, naturally, a good oil. Bacon grease, by the way, is a good one. If you're going to use your skillet now, let me just clarify that. If you're a user,
yeah,
like I'm a user, man. I use bacon grease is good, but now if you only use a cast iron skillet once a month or something like that, man, you might want to go with something like grapeseed oil or canola oil, maybe even avocado oil or something like that. So,
You know what
something that's not going to.
You know what I didn't care for? Grapeseed oil.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just gave me a funky flavor off of the Blackstone, man. I just let me go back to the canola.
Yeah.
Just simple. We got Blake TV showed up. This is my brother from Arkansas. Also,
hey, what up?
Where'd you say you were from?
I'm in northeast Arkansas, up north of Jonesboro, a little town called Piggott, Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm almost on the Missouri state. Well, I am on the Missouri state line. It's only 7 miles to Missouri. But that's right, Bobby. Never get rid of it.
I did.
It'll outlive me and you.
Yep, I did. You know what?
Yeah.
I think I gave it away. I don't think I threw it away. I think I gave it away. Somebody that said they'll bring it back to life.
Yeah.
If not, it's still outside and underneath my gas grill in the cabinet.
Yeah.
It's still been in the elements. This one might need a little more elbow grease.
I worked on one recently, and I posted a picture of it on my Facebook page for a friend of ours that his grandmother had a house fire, and it was his grandmother's cast iron. It was just a Lodge cast iron skillet, 3-notch Lodge, and then there was a corn stick pan, BSR corn stick pan. But anyway, they were in bad shape, and I worked on them. Took me a little while. Of course, I told him, it was going to take a while because I'm working, but I said I'll get to it, and finally got to it, and it worked out pretty good. But so yeah, you can bring them back to life usually.
So backstory behind Blake. He says he isn't from Arkansas. He's from Penis Northwest, Southwest, Northeast, Southeast, Penis, Colorado, or something. That's his little gimmick. Thanks, brother. So does yours.
I didn't grow mine out this year, last year,
I noticed that.
I was down there too. I didn't grow it out this year.
We got Moose Gal Corner in the house. What is up, girl? But so strolling through your playlist for the new folks that are going to be following you from here on out. You started to do a show on the weekends, correct?
Yeah.
A talk show, interview talk show. And that airs on what night?
Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Central. This coming Sunday night, I got a unique guest. It's Billy and Rhonda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe. Good old Joe.
Oh, me. Oh, my goodness.
So this Sunday at what time?
6 p.m. Yeah.
And that's Eastern Standard Time?
That's Central. Gosh, I can't believe this. Hold on just a minute, man. Let me find something real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, 6 p.m. On the 5th. Billy and Rhonda, Strong's Adventures. You follow them?
Yeah. Yep.
He's really a good dude, man. And how I've run into Billy was, of course, we're both cast iron guys, and but he's got this. I don't want to spoil the show because I'm definitely going to pick his brain about that. But he's got this unique little pit set up that he built, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, he can swing freaking pots and pans over his fire and raise them up different levels and all kind of stuff. Got grill grates that he can raise and move and turn, and it's pretty awesome. I'd love to have one.
What's that called?
It's, I mean, I don't know what you call it. He made
Is
it.
it homemade? Yeah.
Yeah.
One off, huh?
Yeah.
I like. There's this one thing for the fire pit, and you like stake it next to the fire pit, and you swing the different grates out on it, and then you could get the tripod with the Dutch oven, you know. Yeah, you could probably make a nice one out of a big old fire pit, man.
Oh yeah. Just imagine that 10 times that size, you know, and
right.
And that's kind of what he's got. Yeah, it's just awesome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to interviewing. But yeah, getting back to your question, I initially got interviewed by a gentleman from England, Pete. Gosh, I'm drawing blanks tonight, man. That 420, you know, the flashbacks from 420s got me chewed up. I can't even think.
You're partly cloudy now.
Pete Thomas, and he called himself the lazy cook. But anyway, Pete interviewed me about a year and a half ago or so or whatever, and I'd already been considering trying to do something like that because I wanted to get to know people a little better, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what my show's about, is just to reach out to different cooks of, you know, of different styles, whether you're a backyard barbecue guy, or, you know, you're a cast iron person or a baker or whatever, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a pie cook or whatever. And just to get to know people a little better and let the audience get to know them as well. And it's been pretty successful. I mean, we got several people that follow us, and at least for me, it's been successful because I've really enjoyed it. I've got to know a lot of people that, you know, I probably wouldn't otherwise. And I'd like to someday, eventually, you know, we were talking about traveling. I'd like to be able to travel around and meet a lot of these people, you know.
Right.
I've only met maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 people that are actually YouTubers.
Who's that?
There's a guy that's about 30 miles away from me. He actually, gosh, what is Jay Malone is his name, Malone, and he's in the barbecue niche, but he does a lot of stuff for in his shop, woodworking, things like that, and sells like cutting board. I mean, he makes all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I don't know why I hadn't interviewed him. I need to, I guess, but it's a chore to keep up with trying to interview people, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Sometimes it falls on deaf ears. Sometimes people are busy. Then you come up with cancellations. You know, it's just it's rough out here, man. Each and every day you're working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My buddy Billy here. What brand of skillet do you prefer or recommend? Like name brand. Cast iron.
You know, if you're
Lodge, can you get away with the Lodge?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, modern day Lodge is just as good as the rest of them. I mean, you'll get a lot of feedback and flack from different people, you know, and I may on this too, but you know, it's it's what it is. Lodge has been around since way back in the 1800s. They're one of the last few American-made skillets, you know, or manufacturers of cast iron. They do a good job. You know, they're constantly there. If they wasn't good, they wouldn't have been in business since in the 1800s. And I mean, you get people say, "Oh, they're rough. You know, they're not smooth like a Griswold or like a, you know, whatever Wagner." I mean, but you know, if you treat it right, it's going to treat you good. If you keep it clean and you keep it oiled up and everything like you should, you know, the more you cook in them, the smoother they get. And I've got some skillets that, you know, are everyday users, and I mean, they're just as smooth as anything else.
Yeah. So. This guy, he says you ain't telling him nothing about interviewing people and being a podcast, you know. That goes hand in hand.
Yeah. You know, I've had pretty good luck though. I've only, in the last year and a half, I've only had 2 people that, you know, wasn't able to make it. Either one of them was sick and the other one just forgot. But, you know, you're going to have that. But for the most part, you know, everybody showed up and ready to go. You know, they're looking forward to it. And one thing that I do too, Lep, I mean, I wanted to do this, is I wanted to reach out to a lot of the smaller channels. I've had people with, 130 subscribers, I think was the lowest one I had or something like that. And all the way up to like 70,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I wanted to reach out to some of the smaller ones and let our audience get to know them, and follow them, because they're just getting started and we all had to start somewhere, Yeah.
Yep.
So,
yeah, it's a hit or miss. I do. Actually, some of the people that I've had on, like I said, this is my 24th episode. Some of the people I've had on don't even have a YouTube channel. The whole point is to encourage them to start that channel, because they're so popular and doing great things over on Facebook, which very slim possibility you're going to get monetized through Facebook.
Yeah.
At any point. So I try to encourage them to come over here, drive your fans from your Facebook channel, your Instagram account, drive that over to your YouTube account and start there. You know what I mean? And stick with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't it's easily to get discouraged. I don't know about you, but it's, you know what I mean? It hasn't been no easy flight,
Yeah. Yeah, you got to work at it, man. It's a struggle all the way around. You just got to do it.
Sleeper barbecue, just coming up, Dutch is small in this one category. I don't want to disclose that here on this show, but if you follow him on his OnlyFans page, you'll see what he's talking about, because he's like 6'7", you know what I mean? But
yeah. Oh, really? I was back. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, because you were gonna piggyback. I
was hoping that I could, meet Kent, because we, Teresa and I, went to Iowa back in September, and I looked up to see where Kent lived and everything on his YouTube channel, and it was still a good ways away, so I didn't even reach out to him. But I was wanting to. I thought, man, I'm going to Iowa, maybe I can run into Daddy Dutch and we can kick it for a little while one morning, have some coffee or something. But it didn't work out. But anyway, that's something I want to do, man. I want to get to where, hopefully in the next 5 years or so, I'd like to be able to travel around and actually meet some people.
I see. I didn't bring it up. Joey did. Joey brought it up.
Yeah.
He's missing that left pinky toe. Look at this guy. What's up, Dave? What's up, man? I ain't seen this guy in a minute. What's up, man? Hope all is well, man. We're coming up on the end here. Being from the South, do you hunt?
Oh, yeah.
You raise your own livestock or anything?
No. I like to deer hunt. And,
okay.
I seen a question earlier. I don't remember who it was. Matter of fact, I think it was Daddy Dutch earlier. I think Kent had a question. What was one of the weirdest things I'd ever cooked? But, being a hunter and a fisherman, I've cooked all kind of wild game. But, for some people in here, they might think it's weird. But, rabbits are something that we used to cook a lot. Rabbits, have fried rabbit and biscuits and gravy on a Sunday morning, man. You can't beat that. I love cooking deer meat. And as a matter of fact, I've got some deer meat videos on my channel. Not a lot, but I've got a few. And but
did you get one this year? Did you get one?
I haven't even went yet this year. I mean, it's been crazy. It's the weather. My stepson Noah has already killed 3 in this county. That's all you can get. So he's tagged out.
Oh, bummer. But does he share the meat with you?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Matter of
Hey.
fact, I did a venison deer meat or stew meat chili video not too long ago, and that was some stew meat that he had given me, and loved it. It's good.
Grumpus asked this earlier, man. I forgot to highlight it. How old is the 3-notch skillet?
I think they're like the 50s, Grumpus. Between 50s and 69, I think was the last year. I don't know, somewhere in that range. So
we got a couple guys in here where their nicknames are Squirrel, so
yeah.
Don't eat the squirrel.
Don't kill squirrels.
Don't kill squirrels, right? I asked that because, you know what I mean, you got the camouflage on, the southern accent, usually that I hate the stereotype, but hunting comes with that, hunting and fishing. And are you friends with Camp House Barbecue, Eric from Texas?
No, I need to write that down. Camp House?
Yeah, Camp House Barbecue. He'll take you on deer hunts or big game hunts. Actually, I think he does big game. I'm not big game for Texas. Like was it antelopes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think they got a deer stand. Him and Chef Johnny from Texas Style Barbecue.
Yeah, I follow him. Yeah.
Yeah. They got the hunt packages, you know what I mean? You could get you a team and show you the land and stuff like that.
Cool. Have a hunting lease, in other words. They go out.
Yes, I couldn't find the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. So we're on the outro side of things. Go ahead.
Man, it's been a blast. I really enjoyed it.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. It's the hour goes by quick when you're having fun and conversations flowing, and the chat's bumping. The chat is what makes the hot seat a great show to watch.
Yeah.
One of the hottest shows on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
And if without them, man, this wouldn't be possible. You know what I mean? The stuff we do. Right. With the shows and stuff like that.
It's really weird being on this side of the mic. I mean, really, it's pretty cool. But I appreciate you reaching out to me like that, and hopefully, guys in the chat room, if you've never been over to our channel to watch our show on Sunday night, we'd certainly welcome you to do so. We just cut up and carry on like this too, and get to know Cook. So 13-7 at the half, Cowboys.
Yeah. Awesome. If you want to shout your show out, Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah. We call it Weekends with Mr. Cast Iron.
Weekends with Mr. Cast Iron.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, we've got Strong's Adventures this coming Sunday. And I don't have anybody scheduled throughout the rest of the year because I may lay off for a little bit just to relax till first of the year. So I don't know. I may schedule some. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, we're looking forward to this coming Sunday night with Billy and Rhonda. And you guys are always welcome to come over and give us a hard time. We love that. And, so appreciate it. Appreciate you showing up and showing us love tonight for sure. And
I wasn't sure if the missus was going to come and join you. I wasn't sure,
she
it's a work night, in the middle of the week night. I didn't know what plans. Cause when I reached out, you're like, what time, man? I'll give you about an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she's been working quite a bit. She's taken on a new job. It's been almost 6 months now, but I mean, it's been nonstop for her. And so I'm lucky to get her on Sunday night to sidekick with me, on my show. But
right on.
So, but she figured tonight was just, you guys are going to grill me a little bit. So she thought she'd just let me sit here and roast, be in the hot seat and just roast a little bit.
Hopefully you're sitting on a cast iron skillet, so it ain't the heat hasn't dispersed all just yet to the arse.
No doubt, really.
Look who popped in right at the last second, brother. Always in our thoughts and prayers, brother. We love you, man. Dogtown. But yeah, so we're gonna take this thing off air. Stick where you're at. To the chat. Love you guys. Peace. Yeah. Mike, you were awesome. Mr. Cast Iron, guys. Go check him out. I know you got a cast iron skillet in your cupboard. You may use it, you may not, but his recipes will probably get you to bring it back out of retirement if you haven't used it in a while. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Love and peace. Yeah. I'll see you next week. We are out of here.
Appreciate y'all.